I'm gonna show you how to make some house music today. Literally just using this exact setup. We're making house music, so we're writing down, right? That's the goal, right? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. This is the BPM. This, all right, we don't do this anymore because Suno. So this is how I made the song only on Suno. You gotta learn how to structure your song, right? This is how we come up with the structure, right? Bridge, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, right? Every section only has 2 lines. That's what we notice, right? 2 lines here, 2 lines here, right? That's how you make house music simple. This is the prompt that I used, right? Long intro, melodic subs, triplet kicks, rhythm, bass, chop, experimental. Right? It's not that complicated to just type something like this, right? The problem is AI doesn't know how to arrange music. Alright, so we go to FL Studio. You can download the stems from Suno. Right? This is literally all I did was take the vocals and I chopped up the invisible white noise. But the trick is in the mix. This is my chain. You put a limiter on the vocals because when you see the vocals like this, right? All of it goes all over the place, right? A limiter shrinks in between that. When you put the brand new song in, right, it usually asks you to detect the tempo, right? You detect the tempo, right? And it'll tell you the tempo that it is, right? And then you just change the song. It's exactly this tempo, right? The wave and the vocals. I arranged everything to line up with the markers, right? Simple, right? You just cut that and drag it over, right? Easy. It's all aligned, right? Chop all this, static noise, right? You chop the static out because you don't want to hear that. It's like invisible noise. On the vocal mix, right? Put a limiter. This is just to make it all compressed. Makes the vocals punch out, right? This is the reason why I stack the vocals. And then I send it to here, which is actually mono, right? This is a mono bus. Literally all it does is have this on merged all the way. Right, it's boosting a little bit on the high ends. Both the vocals and the songs go there, right? Listen to this. Right. This is how it sounds like. When you put it in mono. All I did for this was add a splitter. Right, to give it that outside sound, and then I put the EQ on here, boost the high ends so you could hear the vocals. Right, when you add the vocals, now you hear that clearness. Export, got the wave file, right? You put the export, the mix, right? I already did it. Now the master, all you do to master a song is find your music, okay? Look at this. So we got the mix, right? So we normalize it, it shrinks down all of this, right? That's the problem, right? What else is the problem? Look, the start, it starts at like 13 seconds. So you gotta chop this up, right? When you master a song, you bring all that here, right? It's all, perfect now. You end this like that. You go to the master bus, put the fruity wave shaper, right? What I have is a preset. It's called Master Magic. And it looks like this. All you gotta worry about when you have it looking like this, right? Take a pause, take a screenshot. I changed this percentage to 3, right? The mix, I keep it at 85, right? Can you hear the difference with it on and off? Set it to 3% like I did because I've been playing with this a long time, right? Look at this. How to turn your song into house music, right? Now it looks professional. Right? You normalize this, now look at it, it's way louder. All right, if you look at the difference. Make sure you turn this off, right? Make sure when you export the master, right? This is a tool. Put my reference to EDM, right? There's a bunch of options. Just keep it at EDM, right? And this is me personally, my style, right? I'm literally showing you guys how I master music without paying anybody money except for FL Studio. You don't need to pay for an engineer, right? Nobody can really tell the difference in the club, right? It's all loud regardless. You can barely tell the difference, right? Now look. Can you tell the difference? You can obviously tell the major difference between when the AI masters your music, right? And none of these platforms know how to detect if your AI music got enhanced by other AI music. I'm altering it just enough that nobody's gonna be able to detect it. And you can post this music and not worry about getting it like, obviously your melody, your lyrics have to be original, right? But that's what the app Suno does for you. It just makes original music, right? All right, and this is the final results now. This is something real. If any of this was confusing to you, just reach out to me in the comment section or DM me on Instagram or WhatsApp. Subscribe, because this album, Cupid, is coming out May 1st. Thank you for watching.